Bishop Joseph Walker, the senior pastor of Mount Zion Missionary Baptist Church, Nashville, Tennessee, presiding bishop of Full Gospel. Bishop Walker, good morning.
News headlines,
entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, 14 minutes after the hour, y'all got your front page right here. Maria, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, RSMS family. Here's your Monday news. An airport worker died Friday after he was ingested into the engine of a Delta plane at San Antonio International Airport. The incident happened around 10:25 p.m. The plane, an Airbus A319, had just arrived from Los Angeles International Airport. The worker was contracted to support ground handling operations. In other news, over the weekend, Kansas City, Missouri, Jackson County Sheriff Darrell Fort said officers were called to investigate a report of gunfire and found 3 victims, 2 men and a woman, dead in the parking lot of a street just south of the intersection of 57th Street and Prospect Avenue. No arrests were immediately announced, and a motive is still under investigation. Lastly, recent studies have revealed promising results for a high-dose oral version of the weight loss drug Wegovy, suggesting that it might be as effective as a popular injections in reducing weight and improving health. The tablets have shown potential in aiding weight loss for individuals with diabetes. Novo Nordisk, the pharmaceutical company behind the drug, plans to seek approval from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration for the pills later this year. I'm Maria Moore, and that's a quick look at news. For more on these stories and other headlines, visit RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Rock T, what's going on in sports?
What up there, Maria? The Florida Gators scored a record 24 runs to set a winner, take on deciding Game 3 in the Men's College World Series, man, versus LSU. It's going down, big dog. The Connecticut Sun forward Alyssa Thomas sets WNBA record with her 4th regular season triple-double. She had 14 points, 11 rebounds, 12 assists in a victory over the Chicago Sky. And staying in the WNBA, head coach of the Phoenix Mercury was fired after a 2-10 start this year. This is the same team that Brittany Griner plays on, ladies and gentlemen, and Diana Taurasi. So we're going to see who's going to take over as the reins. Speaking of Brittany Griner, her and Indiana Fever Aaliyah Boston out of South Carolina was named WNBA All-Star Game starters, along with Asia Wilson, Brianna Stewart, Chelsea Gray, Arika Gumbawale, just to name a few of the dogs out there. WNBA All-Star Game will be July the 15th. In Las Vegas. Is going down. That's my quick sports report. Gary, what's up there, man?
All right, y'all. Happy birthday goes out to Solange Knowles, honey. Miss Solange marked her 37th birthday, y'all, by sharing fun video moments of Beyonce, Rumi, and friends, y'all. Now, they're saying Beyonce also shared a sweet birthday message for her younger sister at a recent stop, y'all, on the Renaissance tour. And, you know, everybody was excited about it because I didn't know Solange was that old, 37. She's getting up there, honey. She looks amazing. But, you know, she shouted out and said some things that, you know, people, were excited about, because she said that, you know, she reflected on her birthday in the caption she wrote in part, "Shout out all the black women who lift me up and who bring me joy every day." She said, "All I want for my birthday is to give gratitude that God chose me to be black and woman and to bump, yes sir, like 4 or 5 times in a hot tub with my friends." She said, "I love y'all all and happy birthday, y'all." So everybody, honey, say happy birthday to Solange, you know, the beautiful sister of Beyonce.
Yes.
All right, the color today is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is leek. On the high end, you say leek, and on the low end, you say beautiful green. That's your color for today. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
the hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and
that's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It's 29 minutes after the hour. Y'all time for the hot spot. Sitting in for the Brat this morning. We got the one and only Maria. Good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. All right, sitting in for the Brat, bringing you music, movies, and more. Here is your hot spot for today. So Migos group mates Offset and Quavo reunited for the 2023 BET Awards last night. It was such an endearing moment. The two performed Quavo and Takeoff's Hotel Lobby and their hit Bad and Bougie. This marked the first time they were on stage together since 2021.
You know, so we ain't really never had no old money.
you ready, set? Let's do it.
We got a whole lot of new money, though.
1, 2, 3, let's go. Raindrop, drop top, smoking on cooking.
I just felt so good watching them together, you know,
Yeah, it was pretty
considering
dope
everything that
seeing them two together,
happened
man.
and just the brotherhood. So I think that was really dope. Also, the BET Awards was all about celebrating 50 years of hip-hop with several performance medleys that included legendary hip-hop artists. After Uzi Vert opened the show with the performance of his hit, I Just Wanna Rock. You know that song, Gary?
Mm-hmm.
Do you really?
No.
Okay. DJ Kid Capri introduced the Hip Hop 50 stage with performances from the Sugar Hill Gang, MC Lyte, D Nice, and Big Daddy Kane, who paid tribute to Biz Markie. Meanwhile, Marlon Wayans and Swiss Beats presented Busta Rhymes with the Lifetime Achievement Award. Busta later performed some of his biggest hits and collaborations, including Annie Up, Scenario, Look at Me Now, Give It to Me, Put Your Hands Where My Eyes Can See, Pass the Cavassier, and more. He brought out M.O.P., Remy Ma, Swiss Beats, Rod Digger, and so many more. I really enjoyed that performance.
But that was Busta Rhymes?
Yes.
Long overdue, man. He deserved that.
It was long overdue, but Rock T, my God, he went for, when he did his speech, but I was glad he did the speech, which was a good thing, but he kind of went a little bit over. I'm surprised they let him go over.
I saw a lot of people on the internet saying that too. Like, he preached and sang.
Yeah. They said, he said, I got 2 minutes left, and they talked for 14 more minutes.
Yeah, so it
yeah,
was a good thing, though. And he looked nice, and it's good he remembered all the name of his kids and stuff. Honey. He talked about his kids and everything. So
he loves his kids so much. He's talking about, you know, the last one graduating college, and he's just a really proud daddy. Ricky, did you have any moments in particular during the BET Awards that really stood out to you?
Well, yeah, I was watching from the airport. I just enjoyed the show. I always enjoy the vibe of the BET, but I am really thankful to them. I had no idea that they was gonna memorialize my son with the other lost. So that was heartfelt. It was touching. It was awesome. I was glad to see our son on TV like that, and I text my son's mother and stepdad, and we were just all proud that they honored him like that, and we want to thank BET for that. Yeah, it meant a lot.
That was a very beautiful moment. I'm glad you got to share that with folks on social media as well. Last thing real quick, of course, Beyonce, who wasn't in attendance, was honored with the BET Her Award and the Viewer's Choice Award for her hit Break My Soul. Now, her latest wins make her the most decorated act in BET Awards history with 35 wins. Yeah.
It just still bothered me just a tad, but it was okay. I mean, you need to be there to get your award.
Well,
but she's
on
touring
tour
right now.
Okay.
Oh, so she need to stop her tour to come to the
Well,
BET
not so much
Awards.
stopping tour, then I mean trying to give other people a chance that was there that got their outfits together.
Well, we were thinking maybe she could do like a video acceptance or something, you know,
like
from
that,
satellite.
She was going to win.
Yeah.
Well,
so,
let's look out for her to shout them out on Instagram. Maybe she'll do that. That's your hot spot for today. Coming up next, Rock T has a joke of the day. Are you going to make us laugh, Rock T?
Don't I always?
Not really.
Let's get it.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It is about that time. The time right now is 43 minutes.
I don't think that's how that goes. But 43.
I can't flip that math sometimes.
Yeah.
All right, right,
It's
here we
okay.
go.
So yesterday I ate a clock, and it was very time consuming.
Yeah.
Hey, Rick, especially when I went back for seconds.
Right.
Come on,
right.
man. Come on, Rock.
I'm with you when you're right, bro.
Come on, dog.
Come on, Rock. It was very time consuming.
Yes, sir.
Then you went back for seconds.
Seconds.
God. Who wrote that?
Oh, hey, give me a few minutes, and I'll tell you.
Come on now, Roxy.
You are so tickled.
Come on, dog.
Wow. All right, y'all. The time right now is 14 before the top of the hour. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.
All right, so how do you make a monster into a mascot? So this Ohio woman is fighting to keep her 10-foot werewolf statue named Phil displayed in her front yard after neighbors demanded its removal. Anybody want to take a guess on the... Okay, we're not even going to go there, but we know this is not one of us. The yellow-fanged metal mascot has been standing proud outside the home of Pequot resident Mary Simmons since Halloween of last year. Now, the city of Pequot sent Simmons a notice reading, Please take down seasonal wolf decoration. Thanks.
That joker big too, dog.
Yeah, that joker big. That joker about 10 feet tall. Just a big wolf.
And the thing about it is, I'm one of those type of people. I don't care what you do, as long as it don't affect me. But if that's affecting the property value, people work hard to keep their property up, and you got a big old wolf standing out there. That definitely could something that could make the property value go down, because who's gonna want to live over there and look at that every day?
Well, to make it worse, he was originally this wolf costume, this wolf mask statue rather, was wearing a werewolf getup of a plaid shirt with blue trousers, which was ripped to show him having transformed from a human. And there is a skeleton hanging from one claw. So she changed the clothes to an American flag pattern shirt to mark patriotic occasions throughout the year, including Independence Day. The homeowner says that he is 4th of July ready, and we're also trying to find a pilgrim or a stuffed turkey outfit. She said, just let me have my werewolf. That's all I want. I'm not asking for a lot.
Yeah, but don't leave it out there all year round. Just put it up for the holidays and then put it back in the garage.
But it's people are so selfish though. Like, how do you not see the problem in this? I'm just saying, how do you
talking
not
about
see
the
this?
people or her?
No, her as a how do you not see that this is not good for your neighbors?
Well, the owner,
Right.
It's kind of funny to me, man. But the owner feels like, okay, it's not just a Halloween thing. I can dress him up to fit probably something every month. Because if you think about it, there's some kind of holiday nowadays every month. He probably feels like, let me just dress him up and fit that holiday.
No, they need to form a neighborhood association and tell her she can't put it back out there.
Exactly.
Because don't nobody want to look at it. There is a thing. There's boundaries. You understand? You can't just put something out there. What if somebody went out there and put a sack with a set of balls in it?
Whoa.
I mean, just saying, if you just want to put something in your yard, what you believe in, if you believe in some balls or some breasts or whatever it is, I'm just going way left here. Whatever it is, the abominable snowman, Ghostbusters. Yeah. Well, if everybody just go out there and put something in the yard, then it's gonna make the property value go down, man. It's business. It affect people property value, right?
Well, just put a monkey statue next to it, so at least people can have pleasant thoughts when they ride by.
Oh man!
All right, and that's gonna be it.
Wolf monkey.
He's standing on the front porch with jeans and dress shoes on, with two dragons kissing on his back pocket, with a silk shirt unbuttoned to the navel, talking about, tell your mama Otis that shit. Who Otis, baby? And why you keep walking into your words like a Temptation or a Commodore? Act like you a 60s R&B singer. Why is your shirt unbuttoned so far? I can see your belly button. It's making me uncomfortable. My mama come to the door, man, like, get out the way. Hey, Otis. And she make Otis give me $3 so I can go to the store, because she know the store's 7 minutes away, and that's all Otis' old ass needs is 7 minutes. Now I get back from the store, Otis sweating like a pig, and my mama standing in the doorway with the money for the basketball uniform all of a sudden. I'm the only person this ever happened to.
Hey, what that, Kate?
That's
Not to mention,
Kevin.
when I left, this heifer was fully dressed. I get back, she got on a house coat and slippers, standing in the doorway smoking a cigarette, talking about, say bye to your Uncle Otis. I'm like, that ain't my uncle. If he my uncle, why ain't never hear my daddy here? What'd you say? Nothing.
What that, Kate?
Kevin Simpson, damn fool from Chicago.
Oh yeah, that's funny.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the tea and the color of the day. Gary.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Monday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news. Ricky, last night was the BET Awards, and all the stars were shining last night, honey. Patti LaBelle, honey, and all those rappers.
Patti LaBelle.
Patti LaBelle.
Right.
And all those wonderful inspired actors and actresses and rappers. And it was amazing. And, you know, believe it or not, I liked the show, but I had to go to bed, honey. She was on in the house too long. She was on for like 4 hours, child. And I was like, okay, now this is not for people that work, honey. So you had to tape it and come back to it. But one of the scenes last night, one of the acts last night, Rick, just kept me glued to the TV because I didn't already put it out there, honey. I was not going to bed until I see baby Miss Patti LaBelle pay tribute to Tina Turner, honey. And Miss Patti LaBelle did not let us down, honey. This girl got up there, was trying to sing, and here's what Patti said.
What if I can't see the words? I don't know. I'm trying, y'all. Can't go wrong. Can't do it. I'm trying, y'all. Come on. Cautious and play number.
Baby, they said Tina Turner turned over in her grave, honey. I mean, Patti LaBelle was supposed to sing Simply the Best. This girl couldn't get the words, honey. She didn't know the words. She forgot the words. Some people saying, well, just because she's an OG girl, why did you not know your sister's song, honey? They should share each other's song where they could sing one another's song just in case something like that was happening.
They had the words so small on the teleprompter.
No, Ricky.
Did they do a rehearsal? I mean, we don't know all of the lyrics. You might know the hook, but you don't know the lyrics to the song.
Well, she should have known all of that, honey. They should have rehearsed that song. First of all, Patti LaBelle had on some damn eyelashes the size of a dog from here to your house. Them eyelashes was too thick, number one. They shouldn't have put that girl those thick lashes on where she couldn't see. But the teleprompter was big enough where Patti LaBelle could have sang that song because they glimpsed it. They did it for us to see. That she did, but Ricky, I mean, but you know, I think it's the year of the black woman that's forgetting songs. I mean, because your friend, and we love her dearly. We love Miss Leandra Johnson, but she did the same thing, honey, for the Black Music Awards. She couldn't sing Fantasia songs. They had the
But you know what, Gary, when you got so many songs in your head, you got your own songs in your head, and then all your passcodes to your house and your bank card and all that kind of stuff. You start mixing all that stuff up, man. It's hard to learn a damn song, especially when you start getting into the lyrics. We might know the hook. You know what I'm saying? We know down by my brother, the other brother, but you know, handle that. But you can't remember the part with it. Snoop Doggy Dog, name on the wall. That's it.
That's about how it goes.
That's how they be singing it too. It go down just like that.
Yeah.
But she was wrong. But how dare you, poor Tina? We didn't lost Tina, and you up here trying to sing this girl's song and didn't know the words. I know Tina's children was very upset about it too, honey, because that was just not a good look, though. Patti LaBelle is an icon.
Yeah.
And she just messed up. Gladys Knight would have never got up there and forgot the words to Midnight Train to Georgia.
I'm sure she have forgot something. But you know, when you say Midnight Train to Georgia every single night your whole life or whatever, but when you got to learn somebody else's song and you on TV and you being put you on the spot in front of the world, it gets nervous. So everything got to be clicking. Everything got to be clicking.
This is why they shouldn't have live TV. And if y'all gonna get it, if y'all can't say the words to these songs, you can't remember these people's songs and stuff like that, making the people look bad and stuff like that. Not all the young people out there not to start talking about Patti LaBelle saying she needs to retire if she can't remember the words to Tina Turner's song. Simply the best, Ricky. Better than all the rest. That's all she has to know.
The best.
That's all she needs to say.
Well, Gary, you think she's going to be brought up on charges?
Oh, yeah. A lot of people say, baby, they need to go ahead on and cancel this girl right now. They say Miss LaBelle needs to be canceled.
Man.
No,
Nobody gonna cancel Patti LaBelle.
If you had any of her sweet potato pie, you're not allowed to cancel her. I'm sorry.
But Ricky ain't out there. This is a whole nother stuff. Baby, I just went to Walmart. I bought a doggone. She got a peach cobbler and she got a
it's good, too.
All
oh,
of
my
them.
God.
All of them are good.
Yes.
Put that thing in the microwave for
Yeah.
about 12 seconds. Oh, my God.
Well, they should have put the words of her pies and stuff up there, and maybe should remember that. But nevertheless, I love Patti LaBelle dearly, but honey, they say this girl needs to be canceled. So we're going to pray that they don't cancel Patti and make sure.
You can't cancel her. Some people you just can't cancel. So she one of them. So we're going to have to put her in some bubble wrap because they leaving. Put her in some bubble wrap. Give her a pass. Let her make it. It's Patti LaBelle. It ain't nobody. We done already lost. What's his name?
Who?
I can't. The singer. Ew. Be like, oh man, we want to go home. We lost him. Or whatever. You know, we lost Sammy Davis Jr. We lost a whole lot of. So Patti LaBelle it might be the only one left.
Yeah, well, I know one thing, honey. We just don't.
And the OJs.
Yes, honey, but
A couple of the Whispers, the twins. Yeah.
Right. All right, the Kahlua today, honey, is one of my favorite Kahlua. My Kahlua today, y'all, is leek. On the high end, you say leek, and on the low end, just say beautiful green. That's your Kahlua today.
All right, y'all, give it up for Gary with the Z.
The Rickey
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show time for you wake up call. 866-9-RICKEY. Let's go.
Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's time to get yourself together. Cause he woke you up this morning, slid you in your house shoes, so it would be better. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show, wanna know where you calling from, so come on and tell us and just wake up.
Hi, my name is Sharika from Daytona Beach, Florida, and I'd like to wake up my husband, James. So happy. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
This is Big Mike. Want to wake up my beautiful wife, Tony Powell. Wake up, baby. Wake up, baby. I love you.
I'd like to say wake up to my nieces, Kimberly Macy and Nikki White. Wake up from Auntie Lois. Have a blessed day.
My name is Raven, calling from Castleberry, Florida. Barbara, Jabril, Amber, Kendra, wake up, wake up, wake up.
Hi, this is Angela from Indianapolis, Indiana. I want to wake up my sons, Eddie, Aaron, Troy, Trey, Kyron. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Marty Wade, calling from Mississippi. I love the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. He's doing a great job. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
We love you back, bro.
Wake up, Chattanooga, wake up, and Shreveport, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Where you at, Jackson, wake up, Savannah, wake up, and Charleston, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.
Good morning.
Hey, Miss Burt, what up? Y'all give it up for Miss Burt.
Hey, Miss Burt.
Miss Burt, we are happy to have you on. It's always good to have you on a Monday because, you know, you fresh out of church.
Yeah, Lord, good, ain't he?
Ain't he good? Lord, he's so good. Miss Burt, I got to ask you a question. Why y'all, everybody doing praise and worship and they taking out devotion? Gary, don't you miss devotion?
I sure do. That was the best part of church, the devotion, when the older men, the deacons, would get up and lead those songs.
Yeah.
The old man, you're about dying off now. We ain't got nobody to get down there and lead it no more.
Yeah.
That's right, Miss Bird. You remember, I know the Lord, he heard my cry. I heard. Oh, y'all remember that?
We used to have to get down there on our knee, but the last one that went to get down there, he couldn't get up. You know, we ain't had nobody come to their heaven and get up off their floor. So we said we're going to take devotion out.
Yeah, I see that. That's sad, but we got to bring that back. And Miss Burt, tell me why the choir stopped marching then. What's up with that?
We ain't got but 3 members. Ain't no need
Yeah.
And then, you know, we used to have a choir, used to have about 50 members in it. We ain't got but 3 now. Now they just play everything on the radio.
Oh.
Yeah, Miss Bird, that signed me up for the Christian Jubilee. Remember that?
Yeah, we used to march in, didn't we?
Yeah. What was that special case? We are soldiers in the army. In the army. Y'all remember that?
Yes, we had to fight, although we had to fight.
In the choir, they used to tell everybody how long you was in the choir, what your position was.
Oh, yeah, that's back in the day. They don't do that no more.
Now what kind of program y'all had on yesterday, Miss Burt?
Now, yesterday, you know, we had our annual union meeting. That when all the churches come together, we just sit out and collect money.
Did y'all collect a lot of money?
We raised $150.
Congratulations.
How many churches was it?
There were 18. No, we raised $150.
$150,000?
Just $150.
Oh.
And how many churches it was, Miss Burt?
There were 18 though.
Y'all need to have another meeting.
That's on the high end for us.
Y'all definitely need to have another meeting. So what? I know in the summertime the church have a lot of program. What y'all got coming up in the next few Sundays, so we'll know where we can get our schedules adjusted.
We're gonna do the church fundraiser this summer. We're gonna try to send all the elders on a vacation.
Say that again. Going on a vacation.
We're gonna do a fundraiser, send the elders on vacation.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna have a bingo for the elders who's still trying to date. So we're gonna put a bingo night together for them, and we're gonna send them down there to the beach.
And what kind of hors d'oeuvres? Y'all having hors d'oeuvres or y'all doing a full dinner?
Nah, Ricky, I told him I wasn't gonna cook no full dinner like I did last time. So I ain't gonna do nothing but boil a couple eggs for him this year. Ain't nobody on the kitchen committee but me, and they ain't finna wear me out.
That's right, Miss Bird. We are so happy to have you, Miss Bird. And let everybody know if they want to see any of your videos, how can they find you?
All they got to do is go on that internet and look up the Will K Show. When they see I know you're right, they in the right place.
All right, y'all, the Will K Show. Y'all make sure y'all check that out. Miss Bird, we're going to see you next week, and we just absolutely always happy to have you on the show, and we look forward to talking to you again. Y'all got Women's Day coming up soon as well.
Oh, yeah, we're going to have Women's Day up. I got to get me old bad 9-piece suit to wear.
Right. Gary, you can take Miss Bird shopping for Women's Day, right?
Oh, yes, honey. And I saw some fabulous hat at the store I was at yesterday, too, honey. Miss Bird will be a good, nice brim for you.
And in August, they having...
What you said about Gary on the internet now, I think I'll just go by myself.
And in August, y'all having 100 Women in Black Stockings and White Shoes program. So we are... Yeah, we're excited about that, y'all. Y'all give it up and show your love right now for the one and only Miss Burt. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. Rickey Smiley Morning Show, who is this?
I'm trying to put it together. I'm trying to put it together right now.
Hey, bro, that's not a
good way. I just heard when I woke up.
Bro, this not a good... don't start the week off like this, Black Tony.
I'm not trying to, but this is a bad tragedy day in our community.
A what?
It's a tragedy day in our community.
What happened, Black Tony?
I just heard that Michael Jackson died at the BET Award. I don't know who did it, but I tell you what, we finna pull up in L.A. We finna pull up.
No, Black Tony, Michael Jackson then died at the BET Award.
That why Line did a Michael Jackson mix. Because I just heard that, I don't know who pulled up on him. I don't know who did. But I'm telling you what, though. We ain't finna just let it slide, shawty.
I feel you, but that ain't what happened. I feel you, though.
We finna pull up, shawty.
No, we
finna pull up. I don't know who did it. Wasn't them gang people or whatever, but we finna pull up.
That was how they... No, I think that's how they got Biggie. I think they got Biggie after something.
Wait a minute, hold up. What happened to Biggie?
No, they got him.
Biggie dead?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Yeah, Black Tony. Biggie gone. Michael Jackson gone. Tupac. Sammy Davis, hey, Black Tony, Sammy Davis Jr.
No! Say, man.
Hey, Black Tony, Prince.
I can't take no more. I see y'all tomorrow. I can't take it. Everybody go.
Hey, Black Tony, you coming in tomorrow for real?
If I ain't dead, hell, everybody else dead.
They would have had to take me out of there. Here it is. Gary.
All right, baby.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, 4 minutes after the hour, y'all. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. A big shout out to R&B 94.1 WDVH in Gainesville, Florida. Hey, what up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Monday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news. Ricky, Natalie Cole, the great late Natalie Cole, wrote a song that was just so near and dear to my heart. It was titled Sophisticated Lady, baby. And she named what a sophisticated lady was, what she did, how she moved, and so on and so forth. Well, now, honey, if you're a sophisticated lady, they're saying, honey, you just might as well just go ahead on, honey, and fade to black. Because former NBA star Gilbert Arenas, Ricky, is explaining why NBA players date Instagram models and strippers. He said, yeah, there is a availability issue. He said Instagram models and adult stars are more available because they don't have time and they don't have full-time jobs. Now, he went, oh, yes, he said, baby, that women who work 9-to-5 jobs don't have that luxury. He said that's why NBA players end up dating the worst women in life, honey. He said that Instagram models, he said that players date Instagram models because sophisticated women are at work. Now, he also went on to say, y'all, honey, that he said, yes, baby. He said these girls working 9 to 5. He said that NBA players practice for a couple of hours a day, honey, and he said they run errands. He said this is how we meet women who don't have traditional 9 to 5 jobs. Now, the NBA, he said you have basically 22 hours every single day trying not to get in trouble. He said that, honey. And he also went on to say this, honey, which was interesting. He said, we have all the free time while everybody's at work. He said, so if you're not married, he said, think about the other sex that's free between noon and 7 o'clock. He said, strippers, Instagram models that ain't got much to do in life. He said, all the sophisticated women are at work. They are at work.
Damn.
What did he say that was wrong?
Dang.
That's ridiculous. I feel sorry for the sophisticated lady. I mean, Natalie Cole wrote the song.
There's
Sophisticated
so
Lady.
many things that he said was wrong. First of all, how do you have 22 hours? Do you not sleep? Do you have not other business ventures? What kind of raggedy man are you that you can't find nothing else to do with your time than to run after women on Instagram?
What if he... I think there's other reasons why IG models and strippers attract ballers that ain't got nothing to do with sophistication, but this ain't that kind of show, so we ain't gonna get it.
Well, we're not interested in your opinion.
We ain't gonna know.
oven.
Okay.
Ricky, how you feel about that? Because sophisticated ladies definitely reign, honey. These girls are the girls that rule the world.
They're not available. I mean, you know, if you ain't doing nothing in the afternoon but playing, you get tired of playing PlayStation, want to play with something else.
And then they want women that are free to fly to different cities and, you know, come see me here, come see me there. And women who got a real job
why
can't
you visit
necessarily
me
do
since
that.
you have so much time? Why can't you get on a
Because
plane
he's saying
to
they
see
don't
me?
have time. They
Why
playing
can't
4 or
you
5
bring me
games a
lunch
week.
to my sophisticated
Because
job?
he's playing games 4 or 5 days out of the week.
Okay.
Cause
Well,
y'all ain't, yeah, they don't be finding in them Instagram models.
That's the other thing that they want to talk about.
He is so stupid.
Sit up
Whoever
there.
he is, Gilbert
Thank you,
Arenas.
Gary. He is.
Just
Sit up there
demon.
at Wells Fargo, built up like the lady on the usher board.
Oh, my God.
She gonna rub your back and cook you a good meal, though, Ricky.
Nah.
Yeah.
So that was
Oh,
y'all
you
pee.
want to sit on the side of the bed with some stockings on.
Well, oh, my God. That's just ridiculous.
You're right, Gary.
Oh, my
Florida
God.
Evans
my
come
God.
out
It
the
is
bathroom with that slip.
ridiculous. It's very ridiculous.
We'll take a dumb chick with some long eyelashes.
Oh, my God.
Sitting up
I
there
didn't
watching,
know I did
sitting up
that.
there watching SpongeBob. Nobody wants to sit up there and watch the news and watch Steve Harvey.
Anyway,
gonna get old.
in sophisticated news, honey. Moving on. Rihanna, baby, says she is stepping down, honey, as CEO of her lingerie brand to focus on being a stay-at-home mom. Now, they're saying that the pop singer quit as CEO of Savage X Fenty, according to Vogue. Now, Rihanna reportedly, honey, appointed Miss Hillary Super as CEO, honey, to take the brand to the next level, which, you know, I guess that's a good. She said, quote, it's been beautiful to see our vision for Savage 10, you know, impact the industry at such an incredible magnitude over the last 5 years. She said in the statement, she said, this is just the beginning for us, and we're going to continue to expand in our ways, honey, that always connect with the consumer. She said, I'm so grateful and excited to welcome, honey, Miss Hillary Super, y'all. And then she also said, you know, that, you know, her personal network is only $1.4 billion, honey. And, you know, she's going to sit back, honey, and focus on raising her son, RZA, and welcoming her unborn daughter soon. She also said that she's ready to take a back seat to husband A$AP Rocky's rap career. She wants to be a full-time mom and housewife. That's the part I don't like, honey. Now, you taking back seat to his career, hell, to hell with him, honey. If he ain't rapping and doing well, that's his problem. She's a billionaire, and he should take back seat to her. And I think, honey, She's a
But, I mean,
sophisticated lady.
she already got the money though.
Yeah, that's her choice though. If you listen to what you're reading, is she's choosing to do this.
She's choosing to do it because she's being honey, trying to be helpful for him because hell, nobody don't know who he is and he ain't doing much.
No,
so she
I
decided.
think she genuinely wants to spend time with her kids. She's worth
No, she said her
$1.4
husband.
billion.
We ain't talking about the kid. We're talking about her husband. She's talking about sitting back honey to ASAP Racket.
They look like they enjoy each other's company.
Yeah, look like.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Everybody pretending, huh, Gary?
That's right, honey. Everybody look like, so, honey.
King of sadness.
Yeah. But anyway, honey, congratulations, honey, Rihanna.
Mr. Misery.
And you'll sit back to whatever, child. I mean, it just doesn't make sense that woman putting up her doggone career on hold, honey, because of him and quitting the job.
Well, she got enough money. She don't need to make no more. How much money do she need?
Yeah, but I mean, but does she need to sit back and let his career go, honey? Sit back and take for his career to go on, honey, and then, honey, he be gallivanting all over the damn place, honey, while she at home with the babies? No.
Well, you just
sorry.
got a sad life.
No, he going around. He's gonna be with her. She's taking the back seat so she could be with him to make their relationship better. Don't you think?
Well, yeah, I guess so. But speaking of feeling, this quick one, honey. Shaq saying he regret fumbling his ex-wife, honey. He all out in the press. I talk about, honey, how much he love.
Shaq say that every month. What is going on?
I know.
Yeah. He say how much he
let
love
that get
her.
out the way.
Yeah, he know he let it get out of the way. You don't be saying stuff like that when this woman got a husband, honey. She got a new husband.
I
That's
agree.
her past, honey. You don't say those things, honey. Put how much you love her and whatever it takes, honey, and whatever you need to do for her, you would do it. And stuff like that. Oh, no, that's a mess. You don't say nothing like that, and now it's going to cause problems at home. Here, the pastor might start feeling a certain kind of way now.
I think the pastor cool, but Shaq need to relax, though.
That is inappropriate. You don't need to be talking about how much you miss your ex and she's already moved on. Come on, man. And he a pastor, like you said.
So was that during an interview? Did somebody ask him that question, or he just woke up?
Well, he just realized, it was during the interview, he probably realized that the grass wasn't green on the other side, honey. And that's how that usually goes, honey. You think about that, honey, once they gone, honey. But no, it's too late to say all those things. Now, you should have said that when you was with her, talking about, he had to mature. Well, we need to mature quicker then, okay?
Shawnee was a catch now. I ain't gonna lie.
He said, honey, he felt miserably as a husband, honey, and he said he's a doting father, and said that he instilled richer morals in his son, Shakir Sharif and Miles and whatever. Well, that's a good thing, though, but you can't be saying that up to that woman, about that woman, and she got a new husband. No. Yeah. Black men are not that easily, honey, forgiven, and then start thinking crazy. Well, you must be talking to him still, because all their kids are grown.
Right.
So, so
yeah, they better stop thinking these pastors are soft and ain't going to say nothing now.
Yeah,
keep that going, he might end up.
And I'm sure Shawnee don't want him back, honey. No, sir, honey. Him and his donut places and all them commercials. No. So,
man, I'm sure they got a great relationship, Gary.
Who?
As far as mother and father, their kids.
Yeah, they got it, but them kids grown. You don't need no relationship with her. She don't need no with you no more. Y'all, them kids are grown. So, and the pastor, honey, is a good man and a great pastor. So, honey.
I wonder why he keeps saying it though. It's like
somebody
the
probably
third
keep
time.
asking him that in an interview.
Absolutely.
Yeah, like he should just say, "I've already answered that question" and just move on. And it's weird.
I'll go find him a unsophisticated woman. That's somebody
he done found a few of them.
Them Instagram models, they be ready. They on the internet. All you gotta do is go on Instagram, click on. You gonna see them all. They gonna pop up. Take your
They
picture.
say Shaq be in them DMs too.
Yeah. I hope I thought he was gonna connect with the chick that worked at Home Depot.
Yeah, he been
He
running
tried. That was a swing and a miss.
Yeah, she probably didn't want him, honey. All right, the color of the day is one of my favorite colors. My color of the day is leek. On the high end, you say leek, and on the low end, you say beautiful green. That's your color for today.
That's beautiful, Gary. Y'all give it up for Gary with the T. All right.
Did you see that post?
People are talking.
Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, listen. So here's what's trending this morning. Concert goers are walking out in the middle of the show. Fans are walking out of concerts in the middle of a show. It happened to Erica last weekend. And, in some of music's biggest acts like Rick Ross, Trina, what is that, Shania Twain?
Shania Twain.
Yeah, Shania Twain have been subjected to the same behavior. And a lot of comedians, too. Hell, me. I've seen people walk out when I was on stage. Today was, what's trending question is, have you ever walked out of a concert and why? Hit us up at 866-9-RICKEY, 866-9-RICKEY. Gary.
All right, so Ricky, now ticket sales for all the concerts all over the country combined have dropped to a new low. Now, here are a few of the reasons why people may be leaving early listed by Polestar. Now, they're saying some of the artists show up late, like in particular, sometimes people think that Lauryn Hill, she'll show up a little late at some of her concerts, and people are like, we're going to leave. Then they say sometimes the artists may be boring, They say because, when the people pass the mic in some of those concerts, they're like, he bored. They say some of the songs are overly remixed. Now, that's the part, too, I don't like. If I go to your concert, I need you to sing the song the way I heard it on the record. Don't be changing it all up and stuff because I'm not interested anymore. Then they're saying, everyone, is on their cell phones or, the crowd not engaged. And
that's a big problem.
Yes, it is. With them camera down folks. You can't even hear the concert or see the concert because you're
everybody
filming
online.
Mm-hmm.
And you're not getting a real interaction with the audience.
Yep.
Because everybody, I promise you walk on stage and everybody distracted and texting and stuff. I'll turn all the lights on, sit down and have a whole conversation with the audience and say, hey, we can do this, or I can just go on back to my grandkids, like for real. I ain't, you know what I mean? Like, and what about the part when the concert too long, Gary?
Yep.
What shows have you been to where the concert is too long?
Oh, yes, and that's and I mean, and the next thing is almost Lee said. I go to a concert, after I hear my song, Ricky, I kind of like leave. Because I don't want to be in all that traffic, honey, getting out and stuff like that. I don't want, it's just a lot of stuff that be going on, and you just don't want to deal with that. So after they sing my song and somebody come with me, I'm like, look, y'all, now, after they sing Jungle Boogie, honey, after that, I'm leaving because they didn't sing my song, so hopefully they get yours.
I think with most people, you have about a 2.5 hour max attention span for concerts.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And I think a lot of comedy promoters stretch comedy shows out way too long because your attention span for comedy is even shorter.
Yeah, absolutely. Because basically, we're speakers. I did a show in let me see, that was Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and it was a long time, man. When I came on stage, I was lit because I had just got there. So I just tried to get there when it's time for me to go on stage, so I won't sit around too much. And the show was long. Then you brought the mayor up, and then the people was booing the mayor.
Oh,
yeah, man. We started mixing in. We got to bring the politician out, and they got to read a proclamation.
Ain't nobody paid to see them.
All that kind of stuff, man. And then by the time I came on stage, man, they was irritated, drunk, and tired. And by the time I got off stage, half of them had walked out. That was the quickest performance. I mean, but I wasn't embarrassed because it wasn't my damn fault. I know I'm funny. I'm confident in that. And one time I did a show in Kansas City. They just didn't have no energy. The Chiefs had just won the playoffs. I don't understand. I was at the Funny Bone. And the audience was just said they wasn't clapping for none of comedian.
I was on that show with you.
It was me, you, Rita Brent, and Brandon.
And Brandon was there with us. Yeah.
And we was performing, and Gary, that's Special K. I stopped and turned all the lights on and pulled up a chair on stage and had a whole conversation with the audience. And I said, we're going to decide right now whether we want to be here or not. If not, don't waste our time. We comedians, we prepared. We came to have a good time. You just won the playoff game. Why aren't y'all celebrating? We celebrating for the Chiefs. That really happened. I had that conversation. I said, because we got another show that's sold out, so we can give you your money back. And then we can just, no. I'll give you every dime of it back because all money ain't good money. Ain't nobody going to sit up there and perform through that. Sit up there, you trying to do comedy. You done left your kids and left the comfort of your home to go and perform for you, and everybody looking at a damn cell phone. Nobody clapping for the comedians. Everybody looking at each other, and it was just awkward. That was just one show. But the next show was great. The show before that was great. But that was just that one show. Like, what the hell, y'all? Why are we here? What are we doing? What's up?
But I think the time thing is probably the main problem. Is concerts not starting on time. And when it don't start on time, and then they have technical issues in the middle of the show, and it takes them a long time to set up for the next artist. Like, we don't have that problem with comedy shows because it's just all we need is a mic.
And then stay on track with the itinerary. Like, sometimes the in-between while you wait, when you got a show with a whole bunch of artists performing, and it's like 20, 30 minutes in between each act, sometimes I can be like, all right, it's time to go.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, Ricky, did you see the video of what happened with Erykah Badu?
No, I didn't see it.
Yeah, because that's kind of going around making its rounds on social media. A fan got up and left. Well, she called the fan out because the fan got up and left.
It was just one person?
A comedian, we do that all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but comedians do that all the time or whatever. I don't understand. The drug dealer and his girl, after they sit there for so long, they definitely gone. or whatever. So it's hard to keep the dope boys and the strippers, and they be having other stuff to do. And I just don't take it personal all the time, because sometimes, man, you got a group of people that really want to see you and came to have a good time. So you perform for those people. Let me give you a little thing I do on stage. If there's a commotion over on the right side of the stage and they getting up, getting their coat, getting ready to leave, you know what I do? I move to the other side of the stage to take the spotlight over there off of what's going on in the audience.
Yeah, that's smart.
And I try to engage the people that's laughing and having a good time. And then once they either trying to come in and get seated or leaving and it's a commotion, then I make my way back to that side of the stage. Because what happens is if you keep them in the light, then all of the attention is focused on them and what they're doing. So you got to be smart when you're performing. You got to move. You got to keep it moving. All right, let's go to the phones. 866-9 Ricky. Good morning.
So my name is Braden, and I'm in North Carolina. We left a few weeks ago, actually. Her Lies, His Secrets. It really wasn't all that great. My husband and I went. We were really excited about going, but we just couldn't get into it. We were like, oh, we're going to leave it intermission, and boom, it was there. So we just strolled out and went to dinner.
I'm Randy, calling from Flint, Michigan. You know, some of these singers be taking too long to get on stage, and especially if it's through the week, you know, when you go to Detroit, you know, traffic is crazy. So you be thinking about all the, you know, bottlenecks in the traffic and how you got to fight your way through the crowd, fight your way back to the parking ramp structure, whatever. Most of the time I stay, but if it's, you know, you get to doing too much and you done came on stage an hour and a half late and it's a Wednesday and I got to be at work in the morning, yeah, I got to go.
Yeah, Special K, did the audience stay that night at Uptown Comedy Club when you was on stage?
Okay,
because I never asked you this. I'm not trying to be funny.
And let's clarify. Let's clarify. This was 1998 we're talking about.
Okay, you had been doing comedy about 10 years.
No, I had been doing comedy for like a year.
You started after me and Earthquake.
Yes. Way after.
It's okay. When you was on stage, there was they don't usually walk out in a comedy club.
They didn't walk out. They sat there and just looked at me.
What joke?
And it was very quiet.
Okay.
Yes.
What joke you was doing? Do the joke right quick. Go.
I don't.
Do the joke.
I don't remember the
joke.
Do
one of the jokes you was doing.
I said, have you ever accidentally seen your grandmama naked? Because I did.
Oh, Lord.
I walked in the room and I saw it, and I was like, God. I think.
Oh, my God. It's still not.
See, I wish y'all had been in the crowd that night.
That's funny, dog.
Hey, Rock, that was the whole joke.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, Special Case, so when the first joke didn't work, the audience was quiet on you. What was the next joke? What was your setup? What did you say in between? When they didn't laugh, what did you say in between?
Well, just to reset, this was 1998 when I had just started doing comedy, not too long. And, and I was at the Uptown Comedy Corner in Atlanta one night, and I was trying to make it through a set, and it wasn't going well.
How much time you scheduled to do on stage? 10 minutes?
15 minutes. Quake had asked me to do 15 minutes.
Right.
And because he was running late. And, so I made it like the first 3-4 minutes, it went off the rails. And the joke I did was, hey, man, you ever seen your grandmama naked?
Yeah.
By mistake. And that was and I think the punchline was, because for the rest of the day, it just be kind of awkward. Like, because y'all walking around in the house. And I was trying to explain it as I'm doing right now. And then I said, like, you see, how come them dudes who send their prison pictures home always be in this same pose? And I got down on one knee and put my chin on my fist on my chin. I said, how come they always pose like this? And it just got real quiet. It just got real quiet in the club. And I could hear in the back, I could hear from the kitchen in the back, I could hear the dishes. I can hear the dishes being washed in the back. I can hear the silverware tinkling against the glasses and stuff.
Oh, Lord, I'm crying.
And they didn't boo. They just sat there. They didn't even boo. They just sat there looking at me like.
Hey, what? Everybody, all right, so whenever you have a bad set, which I have had also, you remember one face in the audience. What face stuck out? What face and what table they were sitting at?
It was a group of girls that was sitting together. It was a group of about 5 women that was sitting together. That when I was walking up, they thought I was kind of handsome. They was like, "Oh, he cute," and then they was looking at me like, "Oh, poor thing, but he not funny though." They're like, "Oh, he's so cute, but he not funny."
Look at you like a little puppy dog.
Yeah, they looked at me like they was like, "Come on, baby, you could do it. Just find another one." They was like, "Just find something else, baby. We gonna try to support you. Just find something."
You had that fake smile on your face.
Yeah, I was smiling.
Did anybody say anything to you after the show?
Quake, when he got there and because I apologized to the crowd for not being funny. I said I'll be back next week. I didn't have it this week, but I'll be back next week. And Quake came on stage and said, "Don't you ever threaten my audience with coming back." He said, you trying to close. He said, "You trying to shut the club down." He said, "If he come back next week, he'll be in line with y'all. He'll be a customer."
That's my favorite story.
Oh, man.
Oh, man, I'm crying. That's my favorite comedy story of all time. Okay, we got to put that in there. We got to.
Every time I see Earthquake, we talk about it.
Oh, man.
We got the one and only in here with some financial expert, Janai Thornton, in this morning. Thank you for coming on this morning, Janai.
Good morning, Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Hey, we are so happy to have you this morning. Summer is officially here, and although we are excited about the warm weather, our summer plans often break our budget. So we got, the one and only Janai Thornton is going to be here. Is here to explain how we can have fun and take care of our money this summer. So why is summer like the second most expensive season, and what can our listeners do, so they won't get in no kind of financial trouble due to overspending?
So, Ricky, you're right. Summer is the second most expensive season, only behind winter, of course. And summer is expensive for 4 major reasons. Number one, of course, summer travel and all that comes to prepare for travel, all the new clothes and travel costs and entertainment. 2, all of these daggone summer events. We have these graduations and weddings and family reunions. 3, our kids are home. So we know our food costs is up, our utilities are up, and entertaining these kids, they're cute, but they're expensive. And then last, major purchases are up. All the furniture, appliances, and of course, a lot of us get that new car itch over the summer. The best way to have fun and not get trouble over the summer is please be very intentional. Not just think about what you need to spend money on. Write it down. Be clear of what you can easily afford, and stick to your budget and your commitments.
So, Janai, what advice do you have to save money on summer travels?
Listen, Gary, I'm going to a wedding in Jamaica in a couple of days, and when we bought our tickets, I was like, are we going to Dubai? Why is airfare so high right now? So the key is, if you've never used a flight tracking tool, such as Google Flights or Skyscanner, you definitely want to be able to do that. Those tracking tools allow you to compare flight prices, and then they'll actually send you alerts when the airfare for the city that you want to go to actually drops down. So again, you want to check out Google Flights and Skyscanner. Last, for those of you who have those credit card points, airfare points, hotel points, summer's a great time to use them so you can save some money.
Yeah, speaking of saving money, and good morning to you, Janai. I have a lot of kids, and we are always trying to look for things to do during the summer, especially amusement parks. What are some ways that people can save if they want to take their kids out of town, or maybe even to a local amusement park?
Well, Maria, of course, amusement park costs are up as well. The average amusement park ticket now is about $60 per person. And again, that's average. On that Disney side, it's a whole lot higher than that. And you think about it, that's no parking, that's no food, and all the other ancillary costs. The thing that you want to do for sure is you want to follow your favorite park on social media, and you want to see when they're offering any discounts. You want to check with your employer. You want to have your friends and family to check with their employers, too, because a lot of times they get those special discount tickets as well. And please don't forget about your memberships with places like AAA. You can definitely save money that way. And if you're going to go more than once, go ahead and invest in that annual pass. You'll definitely save money that way as well.
All right, so
Wow.
we're speaking of money expert Janiyah Thornton. So, Janiyah, what advice do you have for the people who need to make major purchases over the summer for items such as appliances, furniture, or even cars?
You definitely want to take advantage of the holiday weekends or holidays that are coming up. We've got 4th of July coming up. We have a Labor Day coming up. You'll definitely see some big sales on big-ticket items like furniture and mattresses during that time. Back to school is the best time to purchase electronics. And if you're going to make that major purchase of a car, you want to time it so you're going to be buying it at the end of the month, like we are right now, or at the end of the quarter, like we are right now, at the end of June and at the end of September.
So, Janiyah, quickly, do they still have layaways?
Yep.
Don't do nobody no damn good.
Listen, you got a few places that still do it, but you know a lot of companies have gotten away from it. But you know what they're doing instead, Gary? They're offering those options where you can now spread your payment out over several payments, but they're not really doing the layaway as much anymore. It's too much work for the companies.
Yeah, by the time you get it, it's not in style anymore.
Right. For real.
Amen to that, right?
Janiyah, summer camps are real big, of course, right about now. So give us some tips on how to save money on those.
Roxy is crazy. The everyday camp now is $178 a day. Overnight camp average cost is $448 a day. I'm like, who is supposed to be able to afford this? It's easy to spend several $1,000s on summer camp right now. Bad news is there's really not that many scholarships at all. Good news is I can help you get ready for next year. If you have that FSA with your job, that flexible spending account, please use that to help fund and pay for your summer camp, okay?
Janiyah, y'all kill me up here talking about some summer camp. Our summer camp was getting dropped off at your grandmama's house with a suitcase for the summer and sitting up there with the fan on watching In the Heat of the Night in a 95-degree house, and your grandma in there cooking some butter beans and pigtails.
You sleeping on a pallet with your cousins.
What? Come on, Kay.
You on that pallet with your cousins.
In that fan, and then she get you a damn popsicle with a double stick. You had to break it in half
on that
and give a piece to your sister. And then you talking about a water park, you better go get that hose pipe, and we call that a shower. Can we take a shower? Go outside, get that damn hose pipe, and play with that hose pipe for about 30 minutes, and you got to turn it off because you're not going to run her water bill up.
right.
We had peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Your grandma baked some cornbread or whatever, and you eat them damn butter beans and them pigtails, and then you got to watch To Tell the Truth. And then you watch Price of Right and All My Children.
That's right. You're telling the truth. That's what we did here. We
Gary.
did all that. Yes, sir, we did that. We had a piece of plastic here. You put on the ground and you slid on that with the water. That was the water slide.
Janiyah, the best part of summer was Vacation Bible School. When you get them butter cookies in that red fruit punch, and you got to sing Father Abraham had many sons. Many sons and Father Abraham. I am one of them.
Come on with the BBS. Come on with it. We all know about that. Sure enough.
Yeah, it wasn't no plane. We sit on the front porch and watch that plane because your grandma's house sitting at the end of the runway. So, you get to see the airplane. You gonna ride in no airplanes. And now let everybody know how you can be reached.
You are crazy, Rickey Smiley. If you have any questions, financial questions, please follow me at Janiyah Thornton. That's JINITHORNTON. Y'all have an amazing Money Monday.
Hey, Janiyah.
Yes.
You know Adam and Stuart was twin brothers on All My Children, right?
You're so crazy. You should be talking about those soap operas right now. Why are you so crazy?
I got your front page coming up next. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
News headlines.
Entertainment. Sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 24 minutes after the hour. I got your front page right here. Maria, good morning.
Good morning, Rickey. Good morning, RSMS family. Here's your Monday news. Closing arguments are expected today in the trial of a former school resource officer who stayed outside during the February 2018 shooting at a Parkland, Florida high school in which 17 people were killed and 17 others wounded. The state has accused Scott Peterson of failing to confront the gunman, according to his active shooter training, instead taking cover for more than 45 minutes outside the school. Peterson pleaded not guilty to to 11 charges, including 7 counts of felony child neglect and 3 counts of culpable negligence. He faces up to life, in prison if convicted on all accounts. Now, he just sat out there during the entire ordeal.
And then they want to tackle some of the parents for trying to run in there.
Yeah.
They want to tackle them, but not go in there and do nothing to the gunman. Cowards.
Yeah, just a coward. I mean, so we'll continue to follow that and see what happens with that case today. In other news, recent studies have revealed promising results for a high-dose oral version of the weight loss drug Wegovy, suggesting that it may be as effective as the popular injections in reducing weight and improving health. Novo Nordisk, the pharmaceutical company behind the drug, plans to seek approval from the U.S. Drug and Food Administration for the pills later this year. Lastly,
Gary, y'all know Larry died from my 600-pound life.
Yeah, I saw. I saw
the one that we had on that said buttermilk biscuits.
Really?
And son, he passed away.
Man.
So, condolences to his family. I hate he died. He actually came on the show one time.
Oh, man.
That's sad.
Well, I have one last story. It's about fast food drive-thrus. But I'll go ahead.
All right, let's take a look at. Thank you, Maria. Let's take a look at sports. Rock T.
Yo, what up there, Pippin? Let's talk about them Florida Gators, man. They scored a record 24 runs to set a winner-takes-all deciding Game 3 in the Men's College World Series versus LSU, man. LSU trying to bring it on home today, man. I think game time's at 7 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Central. Is going down. The Connecticut Sun forward, Alyssa Thomas, sets a WNBA record with her 4th regular season triple-double yesterday, man. Had a cool 14 points, 11 rebounds, 12 assists in a victory over the Chicago Sky. Head coach of the Phoenix Mercury got fired after a 2-10 start. Now, the Phoenix Mercury is the same team that Brittany Griner plays on, also Diana Taurasi. So we're going to see what happens, who the new coach going to come in. They got to turn that doggone season around. Speaking of Brittany Griner, her and Indiana Fever star Aaliyah Boston was named WNBA All-Star Game starters, along with Asia Wilson, Brianna Stewart, Chelsea Gray, Anika Agumbawale, just to name a few of the dogs out there in the WNBA. WNBA All-Star Game is going down July the 15th in Las Vegas, Nevada. It's going down big. That's my quick sports report. Follow me on social media at Rock T Holla, and let's talk sports. Hot Spot happening right now.
The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and this hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It's time for the hot spot. Sitting in for the brat this morning, the one and only. Rock T again. What up, Rock?
There it is, pimping. That's what we do, man. Migos group mates Offset and Quavo reunited at the 2023 BET Awards last night to pay tribute to Takeoff. The two performed Quavo Takeoff's hotel lobby and their hit Bad and Bougie. This marked the first time they were on stage together since 2021.
So we ain't really never had no old money.
You ready, set? Let's do it.
We got a whole lot of new money, though.
1, 2, 3, let's go. Raindrop, drop.
Man, did y'all get a chance to watch it last night?
Yeah, I watched bits and pieces of it. I was traveling, man, but it seemed to be hype. I'm looking at all of the stuff on social media, and people seem to really be enjoying it.
Absolutely, man. It was all about celebrating 50 years of hip-hop. Several performance medleys, man, including the legendary hip-hop artist. After Lil Uzi Vert opened up the doggone performance with his hit, I Just Wanna Rock. That's probably going to be the song of the year.
Man, I got excited when I seen Yo-Yo and Nate Dogg. Was that Nate Dogg?
Oh, no, Nate Dogg. He's rest in peace. Warren G, though.
That was Warren G. My bad. Warren G and Yo-Yo, I got real excited and got hyped when I saw that.
DJ Kid Capri, man, brought him out, introduced them all. Oh, man, it was the Sugar Hill Gang.
Uncle Luke was out there.
MC Light.
Trick was out there.
D-Nice. Big Daddy Kane, one of the coolest of all time. Paid tribute to Biz Markie as well, man. So it was good stuff, man. One unexpected moment, but unfortunately the teleprompter didn't work, causing her to kind of flub over her doggone words.
What if I can't see the words? I don't know. I'm trying, y'all. Can't go wrong. I'm trying, y'all. Come on. Usher said play lovely.
Hey, man.
I don't give a damn if she didn't know the word, as long as them pies good. As long as them damn sweet potato pies. And what's the other pie? Damn the song. Talk about the pies, Gary.
She got peach cobbler.
Yeah.
She got peach cobbler. She got what's the other pie she got? She got
sweet potato pie.
Buttermilk, baby. She got the best buttermilk pie, honey.
A buttermilk
Yes,
pie?
honey. I love it. That's what I got now. Buttermilk.
We don't
honey.
care. We don't care that she messed up the word. As long as she say, get, what is it, Gary?
Get you, gaga, da, da. Itchy, ya, ya, here. Mola toka lata, ya, ya. Be your lady mama lord, honey.
That's all we care about, Gary.
That's it.
Gary, we don't care. We're not going to judge Patti LaBelle on that. And
No,
what's the
we ain't
word
gonna
again,
pay.
Gary, what she said her son, Gary?
Get you, ya, ya, da, da.
Yeah.
Itchy, ya, ya, here. Mola toka lata, ya, ya. Creole lady mama la.
Yeah, Gary! Yeah, Gary!
Voulez-vous coucher à le soir? Voulez-vous coucher à le soir?
Sing it, Gary.
All right, now you making stuff up, Gary. Now you making that ain't part of the song. Come on. What?
More.
Time for the State of Black America with the current president of the National Urban League, Mark Morial. What's going on this morning, Mr. Mark?
Hey, what's going on, Ricky? It's great to be with you and your listening audience. And, of course, we are in this month of June. So, once again, let us continue to remember Juneteenth and Pride Month, two very important historical celebrations. And for Juneteenth, we have to remember that while we celebrate Juneteenth, the work of freedom, emancipation, and equity is work for each and every day of the year. Juneteenth we celebrate, but we must work each and every day of the year. This morning on the State of Black America, I bring you a profile on Kristen Clark. Ricky, Kristen Clark is a name that people should know. She is the Chief Civil Rights Enforcer in the United States. She holds the title of Assistant Attorney General for Civil Rights at the Department of Justice. She works for the Attorney General, Merrick Garland, but she's a presidential appointee. She's an experienced civil rights lawyer, having worked with the Legal Defense Fund, having been the leader of the Lawyers Committee for Civil Rights under law, having been the head of the Civil Rights Bureau at the New York Attorney General's office. She's an experienced civil rights lawyer. We spotlight her today because it's been her work and her division's work in enforcing civil rights laws since the Biden administration has taken office that leads us to the recent report on the pattern and practices of civil rights and constitutional violations by both the Louisville Police Department in connection with Breonna Taylor and the Minneapolis Police Department in connection with George Floyd. What is important is that these investigations were into the department, its pattern, its practices, its policies, its discrimination, its profiling. In both cases, Kristen Clark and the Department of Justice Civil Rights Division led those important investigations. And the report in both Minneapolis and Louisville reaffirms a number of things: the need for collaboration with communities, the need to hold law enforcement personnel and agencies accountable, reforming divisive practices, requiring transparency, and improving hiring standards. In Minneapolis and Louisville, both, there were findings of racism, violent abuse, habitual misconduct. These violations indicate why in many communities policing is broken and why trust is broken down, and we need a new approach. We need to redefine law enforcement and public safety. The Justice Department recommended that the Louisville Police Department improve community engagement and do things that I think, Ricky, is your note, are aligned with the National Urban League's 21 pillars, aligned with the National Urban League's new Age of Community Safety framework. A very important work. So we want people to understand, as we highlight Kristen today, that finally we have an administration and the Department of Justice that has an emphasis and a priority on enforcing civil rights laws. Now, these pattern and practice investigations are significant and important, but what they lead to, hopefully, is an agreement between the city of Louisville and the city of Minneapolis and the Department of Justice and the community to clean up, to fix, to reform, and to constitutionalize policing practices in those communities. I might add, the Division of Civil Rights has ongoing investigations into the Phoenix Police Department, Mount Vernon, New York, the Louisiana State Police, the New York City Police Department Special Victims Division, Worcester, Massachusetts Police Department, and the Oklahoma City Police Department. And, of course, at the Department of Justice and Civil Rights Division's website, you can indeed learn more. But I want to spotlight Kristen Clark, that she is a civil rights lawyer who now in this chief enforcement role has brought a seriousness of purpose, a focus, and beginning to see results. I've only, in effect, revealed the tip of the iceberg of the important work that she and the division are doing. But today in the state of Black America, we want to lift up Kristen Clark, the Department of Justice, and its Civil Rights Division. Ricky, I'll be going down to the Essence Festival. I hope to see you or others or many of your fans and friends and family at the Essence Festival in New Orleans. Proud to be going now for the 29th year. As mayor of New Orleans back in the 1990s, I was one of the founders of that festival, and that festival continues to be one of the greatest celebrations of Black women and Black culture anywhere in America. Ricky, this is the State of Black America. Follow me on Twitter, on Facebook, and on Instagram at Mark Morial and at Matt Urbanly, and I will see you and everyone else next week on the radio.
There it is, y'all. Hey, thank you so much. You've been listening to the State of Black America with the former New Orleans mayor and Louisiana State Senator Mark Morial, who is currently the president of the National Urban League. Mr. Mark, thank you. Always good to have you on the show, and I look forward to talking to you on next Monday.
Thank you.